Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people. Happy freaking Saturday. I am at work, but we got some things that we need to discuss because a lot is going on in Love and Marriage Huntsville world. Now, before I forget, this video is not about to be long enough for me to talk the way I want to talk. So, tonight when I get off of work, I will be live on YouTube talking about Anthony Lofty's live, Miss Wanda's live, and Queen Shiba's interview with Sunny. Y'all, I don't even know where to begin. First of all, I'll say this. Miss Wanda has finally spoken out, up and out. And she was not ready to. She is still grieving, but she felt she needed to do this because of Kiki's mom. Now, I have not listened or watched Miss Wanda's whole interview yet. I'll be doing this once I get off of here. So, all I do know is that she was upset and she had a lot of things to say. She did not hold back. She didn't hold back so much where certain things she said that maybe she should not have said, but she was in the moment and she was just getting some things off her chest. So you already know how Miss Wanda is. Miss Wanda said some things, had a lot to say. So with that, I have not watched it all yet. I just watched just a little bit, but we're gonna talk about that tonight. And then Sunny interview with Queen Shiba. Now, Queen Shiba, we all know, is a loyal millimeter. And besides her being a millimeter, I will tell you this, Queen Shiba knows how to give an interview. If y'all seen her interview with TD Jakes, that was the first interview of hers I watched. And I'm like, girl, you good. So I totally respect Queen Shiba. So, although I am not a millimeter, I'm neutral. But anyway, back to the story I had. If you've watched some of my commentary or have been to any of my lives, y'all know that I have been having not the best thing to say about the whole Sunny, Moses, and Destiny situation. I felt a certain type of way since the moment I saw the trailer for this season. I did not like the fact that Destiny was coming back and this was her storyline. I love me some Destiny. I love her Big D energy. But, yeah, I did not like that for her, that this was going to be her storyline. And so for that, I think I put Moses and Sunny in a box. Even though I like to stay neutral, I still had like a side eye. And then it was more of, I just had my side eye toward Moses. Because I'm like, he the man in this. He the one who, jaded girl, jaded heart syndrome, you know how to go. But as always, once I actually learn about a person and their journey, I start to see things different after the layers are peeled back, right? So for that, I have learned a lot more about Moses and Sunny. But in this interview, I really learned a lot, and especially about Sunny. Now, because we're going to talk about it tonight, I don't want to say all of my shit, because then y'all might not come tonight to see what I got to say. But I'll say this. Sunny and Moses were introduced the wrong way. And I've said that from the beginning, but from Destiny's point of view. I never looked at it from Sunny and Moses' point of view. Because while Sunny was interviewing, from what I got out of it, and I think a lot of people will, unless I'm crazy, she did not want this to be her introduction either. And with that, I have to say that is all production. And dare I say Carlos, because although Carlos says he doesn't have anything to do with this, that, and the third, Carlos, you very much have your hand in this cookie jar. It's your cookie jar. So, of course, your hand is in it. Not only as a producer, but now as a blogger. Because you get up on here just like we do and talk about the show. And for Sunny, she says that she feels that he could have done more, as in having their back as to all of the backlash that they were getting. And Sunny said, look, backlash, yeah, I get it. Of course, how it looks, I understand that. But at a certain point, where is the line to be drawn? Unless she has not been watching the show, which she says she has not, Sunny, there is no line to draw on this show, honey. There ain't one. Now she is seeing what it's like to be in front of the camera, other than behind it. Now, when she was behind the camera, she said she still didn't watch the show, given to the blogs or all of that was going on. And she said she would constantly ask them, like, why y'all don't like each other again? But, yeah, I will say this was like really like, oh, okay, we really about to talk about some things and get all into it. She mentioned that when she first started, I believe she said she was Tiffany's producer. And Destiny had a male producer. And Destiny didn't get along with him well, or didn't feel that he got her. So Destiny requested to have Sunny as her producer. And or she was Kiki's. It was one of the two, either Tiffany or Kiki's. But I believe, yeah. So Sunny will say that no, they were not friends. Destiny will say that they were. Once I tell you something about my thing, I'll say we close. Maybe friend is the wrong word, but close, yeah, she had to be. But just because it was your job, I feel you could have had a little bit more classe about it. But with that, she also mentions, look, Destiny's emotions are very valid in how she feels. She just feels that Destiny did too much. You know, after you felt the way you felt, okay, now why are you still going? Why is this still happening? We're married now. There's nothing that you can do about it. Why are you still doing this? So, yeah, it was a lot. She did say a lot. I got a lot of notes that I'm going to read tonight for anyone who did not watch the interview. I will be talking about it. Now, briefly on Anthony Lofty's live yesterday. Anthony came with some receipts and he came with some evidence. He showed old audio, old clips, new clips. Anthony put on a presentation last night, okay? And he had all of the major talking points. He had boom, 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 boom. And it shows a lot of how things really played out. He plays audio of Kiki, him, and her mother that he had. So, y'all, it was a good live. And then he did an open panel afterwards, which was also good. And so we're going to talk about all of that, because if this is how it really went down, Kiki did not have a fair shot. She did not get a fair chance. And it shows a lot about what was really going on behind closed doors, behind the scenes. So we're going to get into all of that. So watch the lives. If not, just come and hear what we got to say and give your 2 cents and piggyback off of us. But I'll be live on YouTube at 10:15 Eastern time. My link is in my bio. I'll holler at y'all kittens later. I'm a neutral blogger, so millimeters are welcome, non-millimeters welcome. If you just want to say what you got to say, welcome. I'm going to have dropped the link, and we can talk if y'all want to come up and talk about it, because this is a lot. This is a lot. All right, let me go back to work. Bye, y'all.